today's video with Saturday's finds.
Hey guys, so I hope you enjoyed my feeble attempt at humor. So anyways, yeah, finds for the week. So I went out on Saturday for just a couple hours. There were very few sales, being Father's Day weekend. So I picked those up, and I'll just go through everything real quick, tell you what I paid at the end. Mother Goose book. It's on a pop-up book. Even though it's beat up pretty bad, still pretty cool thing. Just it was a quarter. I couldn't go wrong. Vintage Underwood typewriter. I didn't buy the typewriter for the typewriter. I bought it for the keys. This is my my third old typewriter I bought this month. I pull the keys off of them and sell them as crafts. Our arts and crafts people will buy these all day long. If you can get the really old ones, the glass ones, they can be worth some pretty good money. I had been selling, you know, every time I would buy these old typewriters or get them in these clean outs and stuff, I had a lady that would take all of my costume jewelry, all of my artsy craftsy stuff. Unfortunately, she has moved away, so she's not local anymore. She's way down in the other end of San Diego, so it's really not worth the trip. But I could put together just a pile of scrap leftover stuff like this, cheap stuff like this, and she would buy it for whatever price I named on it. But she's not in the hood anymore. So I had a whole box of wires and game controllers I saw. There were 2 Wii remotes in there. I scarfed those up to use them for personal use. These old Nintendo, what do you call it, Advantage, and then these joysticks. So there's still a little value to them, and I paid $2 for the whole box. So can't complain there. Star Wars figures, some old ones. Some of them are marked 77. Most of them are 79 through 84, I think. But there's about 40 or 50 of those. I paid 10 for all of those. Guy wanted 40. I whittled him down. Hey, you know, it's one of those things. Dude needed cash. Hey, look, a back scratcher. Oh, yeah. And an empty can of Red Bull. Next to the Legos. So here's a tub. I paid $1 or $2 for these. Had a bunch of minifigs in there. Those are always good sellers. And hey, it's Tony Robbins. Hey Tony, how's it going? Tony and Robert Kiyosaki, all those, you know, super pump you up guys, they all sell. People will buy their stuff, but it's just got to be priced right. So the guy wanted $2 for these. I paid him $1. He was happy to get it. These are sealed, so, you know, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 bucks or something like that. And then I went to another sale where a guy bought a bunch of stuff from an estate sale. He's in my network now, trust me. He wasn't before, but he is now. We just kind of met, and he, you know, goes and buys out estates just like I do. Well, he had a box with all this crap in it. He didn't even know what was in there. There was a bunch of trash, old pictures, but I dug through it, and I saw the ammo, excuse me, at the bottom. And the batteries is what stuck out, and they're hearing aid batteries. And I knew exactly what they were because they say it on it, but I've sold hearing aids on eBay before, so I knew what they were. I knew they had value. I looked at the dates. They're still good. So you know, paying $1 or $2 for a whole box full of 9mm ammo shells, a couple old books. I think that might be a first edition from 1850, but haven't done any homework on it. But the hearing aids alone are worth 15 to 20 bucks, just as they sit right there. So, which is cool. The batteries. Buy of the day right here, I think. It's an Elite RC helicopter. Great condition. This camera doesn't do very good on close-ups, but it works like a champ. All the batteries charge. Comes with a DVD, manual, everything, original box. You know, guy told me he paid like 269 bucks for it, but he's all bent out of shape because he doesn't know how to fly it. So I took it off his hands for him. So I got that and this little nugget right here. He tried to tell me it was a snap-on, but I didn't see anything that said snap-on. But a really nice cantilever toolbox. That's going to go for personal use there. So that was a nice little hit. So that's my pick and finds for the weekend. I was, like I say, I was only out for a little bit, and I believe that I spent 42 bucks on everything that you see here total, which I'll definitely make a little bit of money off of this pile, so I can't complain. All right, so anyways, guys, say goodbye, Tony. Goodbye, Tony. Hope you enjoyed the video. A couple of finds. Hope everybody had a good Father's Day weekend. And as always, thank God He's the one that makes it all possible. And be grateful for what you have. Just don't complain about what you don't. Wake up every day and be thankful for what you got. Seriously. And always keep your head on a swivel. And we'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.